What's going on, you guys? This is Aaron from Departures Capital, and welcome to the video. In this video, we're giving you guys a full update on Oncolytics Biotech, as the company has been up to some very exciting things over the last little while, and I wanted to update you guys along with bring an interview to you guys in just a couple days. So make sure to stay tuned for that interview. In this video, we're going to update you guys on the company, all the new advancements, and talk to you about everything that they've been up to since we last spoke about them. So quickly to introduce, Oncolytics Biotech is developing Pelareorep, a safe and well-tolerated intravenously delivered immunotherapeutic agent that activates the innate and adaptive immune systems and weakens tumor defense mechanisms. This improves the ability of the immune system to fight cancer, making tumors more susceptible to a broad range of oncolytic treatments. So it's a very interesting company. You know, they're working to combat, obviously, cancer and those terrible diseases. So I'm excited to talk about them and introduce them to you guys. Also, for full disclosure details, this is a sponsored video, so check the description down below for full disclosure details, along with thoroughly reading our disclaimer and always remembering that these videos are not financial advice. So with that being said, guys, I bring you this update on Oncolytics Biotech. If you do support me, the channel, and all the videos, then kindly smash that like button. It takes just 1 second of your time, as well as hitting that subscribe button and the bell for notifications on future videos, and drop me some comments down below. Let me know your thoughts on the company, on the sector. Let's get straight into it. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is, in fact, the stock. So the stock is traded on the NASDAQ under ticker symbol ONCY, and on Toronto Stock Exchange under ticker symbol ONC. So that is the TSX main board. The company has a market cap of just $134 million and a 52-week range of $1.59 to $6.06. Stock currently trades for $2.44. So they recently announced some news that I want to quickly go over before we get into the website and in the investor presentation. So Oncolytics Biotech provides enrollment update on multi-indication phase 1-2 gastrointestinal cancer trial at the 2022 American Society of Clinical Oncology Gastrointestinal Cancer Symposium. So they successfully enrolled first-line metastatic pancreatic and third-line metastatic colorectal safety run-ins, company moving to full enrollment pending independent safety review, and a multi-center trial being conducted in collaboration with Roche and AIO builds on prior promising data from pancreatic and colorectal cancer trials. All right, guys, so before we dive into the website, the last thing I wanted to do is quickly take a look at the stock chart over the last month, and this stock has actually been on a tear. So it's gone from lows, 52-week lows, you could say, of around $1.25, all the way up to highs of almost $2. We did dip there, not too long ago, and we are rebounding. So Oncolytics Biotech looks like it might continue to uptrend. Obviously, this is not financial advice. I can't predict the future, but so far, so good. The stock is up on increased volumes, and it is up substantially. So let's get into their website. You can find the corporate presentation right there for your review, and a nice little video, an introduction to Pelareorep and immunotherapy. So now I'm going to go over the investor presentation briefly. We're not going to get too technical. We will save all the technicals for that interview, which I'm very excited about. So Oncolytics at a glance. So our goal is to improve patient survival by developing Pelareorep, an intravenously delivered immunotherapy that makes tumors more susceptible to a broad range of oncolytic treatments. Investment highlights. So Pelareorep, immunotherapeutic agent that generates an anti-tumor immune response, generates and trains anti-cancer immune cells, and reverses immunosuppressive TMEs. Randomized phase 2 data show stat sig near doubling of OS in HR plus HER2 breast cancer. Data support lead breast cancer program and de-risk trials in gastrointestinal and hematological cancers. Clinically demonstrated ability to synergize with immune checkpoint inhibitors. ICI market expected to exceed $55 billion by 2025, despite as few as 1 in 5 patients responding to ICI therapy. Data from randomized phase 2 Pelareorep ICI combo trial in HR plus HER2 breast cancer expected in 2022. Upcoming catalyst is expected to facilitate Pelareorep's advancement to a registrational study. Establishment collaborations with industry leaders evaluate Pelareorep ICI combination. So clinical collaborators include Pfizer, Merck, Roche, Incyte, and Bristol Myers Squibb. So like I said, guys, this investor presentation is highly technical. I simply want to go over, what the company is up to, the recent news, and we will be interviewing Matt Coffey, which is the company's CEO and president, who is also a PhD and MBA. We'll give you guys a little bit of a background on Matt. So a co-founder of the company, Dr. Coffey, completed his doctorate degree in oncology at the University of Calgary with a focus on the oncolytic capabilities of the reovirus. The results of his research have been published in various respected scientific journals, including Science Human Gene Therapy and the EMBO Journal. Dr. Coffey took over as Chief Executive Officer in late 2016, prior to which he was Chief Operating Officer since December 2008. Since co-founding Oncolytics, he has also held positions of Chief Scientific Officer from December 2004 to 2008, Vice President of Product Development from 1999 to 2004, and Chief Financial Officer from 1999 to May 2000. So guys, let's take a look at this slide of the investor presentation. So clinical studies leverage pelareorep's synergy with checkpoint inhibitors and collaborations with industry leaders. So we're going to talk a little bit about the company's development strategy now. So their objective, pelareorep as an enabling technology across immunotherapeutic classes. Number one, preserve primary focus and resources on advancing lead breast cancer program towards a registrational study. Number two, leverage collaborations with industry leaders and academia to execute on stated clinical milestones outside of lead breast cancer program. Number three, selectively pursue partnership opportunities to further pelareorep's development as an immunotherapy backbone beyond checkpoint inhibitors. So here's some statistics, guys, just to get an idea of the market. So 3.6 people suffer from breast cancer. That's stats as of 2017. 62% of patients are not eligible for immunotherapy based on low PD-L1 expression. We also have gastrointestinal cancer. So 4.8 million estimated number of new gastrointestinal cancer cases worldwide in 2018. 26% of gastrointestinal cancers account for 26% of the global cancer incidence. 200,000 estimated cases of colon, rectal, pancreatic, and anal cancer in 2020. So now let's talk about the conclusions and the next steps. So pelareorep vastly improved the persistence and efficacy of CAR T-cell therapy, leading to cures in marine solid tumor models. Pelareorep's synergistic effects with CAR T therapy appear to be specific and are not observed with other oncolytic viruses. Pelareorep has the potential to broaden the applicability of CAR T cells for solid tumors. And finally, pursuing a partnership strategy to further pelareorep's development as an enabling technology for CAR T cells and other immunotherapies beyond checkpoint inhibitors. So let's talk about the company's catalysts and milestones. So complete enrollment of Bracelet-1 MBC study. That is Q1 of 2022. Phase 2 gastrointestinal goblet study update. That is Q1 2022. Glioblastoma study update, Q2 of 2022. Multiple myeloma study data, Q2 2022. Bracelet-1 MBC study top-line data, Q2 2022. So now let's talk about their strong intellectual property portfolio. So 313 patents issued worldwide, including 31 in the US and 14 in Canada, with 19 pending applications worldwide. Reovirus issued patent claims cover composition of matter comprising reovirus through 2028 and extendable to 2033. Pharmaceutical use of reoviruses to treat neoplasia and cellular proliferative diseases. Combination therapy with radiation, chemotherapy, and or immunosuppressants. Methods for manufacturing reovirus and screening for susceptibility to reovirus. Pharmaceutical use of reoviruses in transplantation procedures. Eligible for 12 years of US market exclusivity upon arrival. So we did talk a little bit about the management team, but feel free to do more research. Research on the company's management team should always be done as part of your own personal research and due diligence. And finally, their competitive advantages. So delivered intravenously, accesses primary and metastatic disease. BSL-2 classification administered via standard practices does not require special handling for administration. Selectively replicates in tumor cells as shown in multiple clinical trials. Potentiates multiple immunotherapies and predictive and prognostic biomarkers identified. So guys, those are some updates for Oncolytics Biotech. We've got updates on their enrollment and updates on the company. Like I said, we will save all of the technical details, the outlook for the company for our interview with Matt, which will be dropping next week. But I wanted to put Oncolytics Biotech on your radar because the stock has been performing pretty nicely. It looks like it's potentially breaking out. Hopefully it tests over $2 in the next little while. Of course, I can't predict the future, but we'll see, guys. Thank you so much for watching. That's it for the video. We'll see you guys in our next video. Stay tuned for the interview, and we'll see you guys later. If you like these videos, kindly hit that subscribe button and the bell for notifications. Drop us a comment down below. We'd love to hear from you. And finally, always remember, Departures Capital is for information, education, and entertainment purposes only. Don't buy or sell a stock because you heard it on here. Buy or sell a stock because you've done your research, you've done your thorough due diligence, and you're making your own personal investment decisions for yourself. This video is not financial advice. Furthermore, this video may or may not have been sponsored by the companies that we've profiled within this video, and we may or may not own shares of any of the profiled companies in this video. If you want to know the full disclosure details, check the description down below along with thoroughly reading our disclaimer. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and I look forward to seeing you in our next video.